So this will show you receiver side algorithm in stop and wait ARQ model. At receiver side, there are three possibilities of events. One is arrival of the packet from the network layer, that is one event, and arrival of the notification, that is acknowledgement is received. And one is timer expired. Timer expired means when a frame is sent within stipulated time, the acknowledgement is not received. In that case, again data link layer will do same job. The same frame is sent again. In order to send that same frame, that frame has to be stored. It should not be deleted. So this is the procedure at the sender side. So if you observe here, we make a sender is making use of SN and can send variables in order to identify which frame to be sent and whether eligible to send or not. Right now, when a sender is not eligible means when a frame is sent, acknowledgement is not received. During this time, sender is not supposed to send its data. That's the reason this variable is used for toggling purpose, true or false. Now initially true, so sender is eligible. So while true, and he will wait for an event. That event is a request from the network layer, and you are eligible to send. Get that data, prepare the frame, and store that frame. Why that frame has to be stored means because if that acknowledgement is not received properly, then again the same frame has to be sent again. That's the reason it is saved in the buffer. And after that, start the timer. Every frame has to, when a frame is sent, a timer has to associated with a frame. If timer is expired, then the same frame is retransmitted again. Once a frame is sent, next frame to be sent is always Sn equal to Sn plus 1. If you are using modulo arithmetic like modulo 2 arithmetic, then the always sequence numbers are zeros and ones. Okay, likewise, this is the first event work at sender side. That first event is what? A request from the network layer. When packet is sent to the data link layer, this much work is done. And after doing this one, it goes into sleepy state, that is waiting for one more event. And if that event is, let us say, if the event is arrival of notification means if acknowledgement is received, what to do? If acknowledgement is received, what we need to do is receive that acknowledgement. Okay, we have received that frame, that receive frame, that is acknowledgement number. And what we need to do is whether it is correct or not, some sort of algorithms are checked, and then acknowledgement should match with the frame to be sent. So acknowledgement always is, receiver will give an acknowledgement what when a 0th frame is sent, receiver will send acknowledgement of 1. Meaning of that one is 0th frame is received successfully, sent me first frame. And always when a sender sent a frame, he is going to increment its counter, right? Previously Sn is 0. Now after sending that frame, Sn is equal to Sn plus 1. So it becomes what? 1. So acknowledgement is 1, expected is 1, and to be sent is 1. If both are equal, then no need of that timer because we got an acknowledgement. Remove the timer and then purge that frame. Meaning of that one, delete that frame from the buffer because that frame is successfully received by the receiver. And then can send is now set to true. Can send, previously when a frame is sent, can send is set to false because you are not supposed to send next frame until acknowledgement for the sent frame is received. So once sent frame is acknowledgement is received, we are setting that variable to true again because now you are eligible to send frame again, eligible to send the frame again. So again, one more event is occurred at the sender, that is timer out. When time is out, expecting that whatever the frame we have sent is not received at the receiver, that is one problem, or that acknowledgement may be lost in the middle. There are two possibilities to reach this timeout event. When we have sent a frame, it may be received by the receiver, but the acknowledgement is lost in the middle. That is one. And the frame itself lost in the middle. So two cases has to be handled. So in order to do that one, retransmission only the solution. So now what happens means, again when timeout is occurred, again new timer is started. Whatever the frame we have sent previously, see this Sn minus 1 is sent because which is already there in the buffer, that is sent again. So this way the sender side stop and wait ARQ will work. Okay, now we will see receiver side work. Now receiver side algorithm is like this. I said already it is going to maintain a variable called Rn. What is represented by Rn means frame to be expected, next frame to be expected. That is Rn is initially 0 means now 0th frame is expected by that receiver. So now it is doing the work continuously, waiting for an event. Now how many possibilities of events are there? At receiver side, only one event is there. That is when a frame is received from the physical layer, then data link layer, what a data link layer will do is it is going to take it and give it to the above layer and give back the acknowledgement. This is the job of the receiver side data link layer. So see this one, which event arrival of notification. This is given from whom? Physical layer. Physical layer will give event. Now receive that frame, whether it is corrupted or not. Some algorithms are there, whether it is corrupted or not, we will check. If it is corrupted, it goes into sleep state. It goes into sleep. Whenever it goes into sleep state, no acknowledgement is given to the sender. When no acknowledgement is arrived within time, then automatically sender will think that something is wrong in my previous frame transmission. Again, that frame is retransmitted. So silence of the receiver is a notification to the sender saying that something is wrong in the previous frame transmission. So that's the reason he is going into sleep state. Corrupted. If that frame is corrupted, then goes into sleepy state. And then there is one more possibility. Sequence number is matching with the whatever the frame we have sent. So if the frame is sent, that is matched with the RN, whether it is expected frame or not. We have sent a frame, RN is expecting a frame. If both are matching with each other, that we call it as a successful receiving of that frame. So if it is matching, extract the data from that frame, deliver to the above layer, and then next expected is what? Always incremented by 1. So it is expecting next frame. This way the job is done if the expected frame is received at the receiver side. Okay, and after doing that, what it is doing is it is sending a frame back. We observe acknowledgements are sent from receiver to sender. So that acknowledgement is prepared and sent in the form of frame. Send frame with a number of RN, which is considered as acknowledgement. So this is the job of the receiver side algorithm in stop and wait ARQ model. Okay, so this way these two are working, and let us see data flow. What are the possibilities are there? Now see, in this method, we have these frames to be sent, or these, let us say 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. These are the frames to be sent. Now, whenever a frame 0 is sent, see this. When frame 0 is sent, immediately timer is started. Immediately timer is started, and that frame 0 is sent to B station, and then RN is initially set to 0. Expected frame is 0. Whenever this frame 0 is received properly, and next expected is 1, and that one acknowledgement is sent. Acknowledgement 1 means, always remember, it is expecting first frame, and it is an indication of 0th frame is received successful. Two meanings are there when a acknowledgement is sent. Expected frame number is sent means previous frame is received successfully. This way acknowledgement 1 is sent. When acknowledgement 1 is sent, then what happens at sender side? Sender is going to send the next frame, that is 1. So this is successful transmission of a frame. This part will indicate successful transmission. Now we'll see one more case. We want to send frame 1 right now. So when a frame 1 is sent, if frame 1 is sent, lost in the middle, let us say frame 1 is lost in the middle, it is not received. When it is not received, what happens means no acknowledgements are sent back to the sender A. Then after timer is expired, the same frame is sent again. See this, because when a timer is expired, as per the algorithm, when a timer is expired, we are going to send the frame which is sent already. Frame 1 is sent, but no acknowledgement is received. So then again we will send a frame. So after timer expire, frame 1 is resent. This time frame 1 is received properly, and this time what to be expected is 0th frame is after receiving 1, 0th frame is expected. That's the reason RN is moved to 0, and then acknowledgement 0 is sent. When acknowledgement 0 is sent, then arrival of notification for this one and the acknowledgement 0, okay, both are matching. So sender will send 0th frame now. When sender will send 0th frame, in this case you observe frame 0 is going to sent by the sender, and okay, it is received properly. When it is received properly, RN is moved to where? 1, because as it is already received this one, and acknowledgement is 1 now. And if acknowledgement is lost, what happens? So that is, when acknowledgement is lost, again timer is expired. When timer is expired, which frame is sent? Whatever the frame previously sent, that is 0th frame is sent. When 0th frame is sent, now you observe expected one is first frame, but which frame is sent? 0th frame is sent. So then it is simply ignored because it is expecting first frame. See, in previous transmission itself, frame 0 is received properly, but what is lost? Acknowledgement is lost. So when again that frame is sent, the receiver should identify it is already there with me, and that should not be required. So simply ignore that frame 0. But what is expected is again you send an acknowledgement. So again acknowledgement 1 is sent. When acknowledgement 1 is sent properly, and then first frame is sent. This way the flowing diagram is existed in stop and wait ARQ model. So this is about first protocol, stop and wait ARQ in this category. In next video we'll talk about next protocol, that is automatic go back and ARQ and selective repeat ARQ. So we will stop now.